Now, question 13 is asking you to identify the two networks. So you've got network A, network B, one's a peer-to-peer and one's client server. Okay, so network A, right? What you've got here is that's all your clients, similar type of computers, and your server is different, okay? And that's the type that you'd quite often have in an office or in a school, okay? So when you log on, all your details are held in the server, all your files are held in your server, all the folders are held in the server, even some of the software as well, okay? And if they're computers that look equal to each other, that's your peer-to-peer. So, network A, client server, network B is peer-to-peer. And again, so that could be, you might have a peer-to-peer network in your house, it's even connecting to Xboxes or PlayStations together, that would give you a peer-to-peer network. Then it says here, the school chooses the client server networks. What's two advantages of choosing that over a peer-to-peer? Well, it's a lot more secure because you'll notice that you have to log into your clients when you're going onto the network, and that's because your username and your passwords will be held within a server. Okay, so that means it's a lot more secure. This network, you don't actually need to have any security on it. Also, advantage number 2 is, well, the files are stored in one location, so all your My Documents will be stored in the server, and that then means that we can do a central backup at the end of every day. So at the end of every day, we can actually back it up. If you wanted to back up the computers in a peer-to-peer network, you'd actually have to go around each computer, backing them up separately. So it's then saying what's a disadvantage of a peer-to-peer network. So it's pretty much the advantage of a client-server network. If you turn it on its head, it's a disadvantage to the peer-to-peer. So there's no central backup, there's less security, virus protection, which essentially means you can put antivirus software on the server and distribute it to each client. With this type of network, you'd actually have to install it in each computer, okay? So that's another disadvantage. Right, so this is now question C. Okay, so question C, talking about the school's going to have a wired or wireless network. You pick an option and then choose why it's better. Okay, so if you picked wired, hopefully you'll be thinking, well, it's less prone to interference because a wired connection, there's less chance of it being interfered by different signals that would happen in a wireless connection, and you've also got it's more secure. Okay, you could also say it's got a bigger bandwidth. Okay, if you're downloading material over a wired connection, chances are it'll be a lot quicker to download and upload than in wireless, and it's also, this is far more secure. Okay, so it's far more secure on a wired connection because wireless is easier to hack into. And then this one's plugging Glow, so people save their work on the server. They also have the option through Glow to save their files in the cloud storage. Why would cloud storage be a good option? Okay, well, cloud storage is great as long as you've got an internet connection. As soon as you've got that internet connection, you can access it. It's not like saving it on a wee USB drive or like a wee flash card. If you don't have that, you can't access materials, and it has got a very large storage capacity. And the good thing with cloud storage is it's easier to increase your storage capacity. You might just have to pay your monthly payments up to increase it. If you wanted to increase your storage capacity, you might actually have to go and buy an extra physical device to increase your storage capacity. Right, so the Thistle High School suffered a denial of service attack. What is meant by that? Well, this is when you've got your server from the previous page and a lot of information sent to it. Okay, so a lot of data, quite often it's requesting to access a web page. A lot of that is requests are being sent to the server at one time, and the server can't cope and it actually crashes. Okay, so it brings the server down, and that means the server's no longer available. So imagine your eBay or Amazon, if your server's no longer available, your web server that is, that means your website's no longer available, and that means you're losing a lot of money. Okay, so that's why some people carry out these denial of service attacks. And how could you prevent such a thing? Well, you could make sure you've got a firewall to stop block access, or you could make sure you're running up-to-date antivirus software. Okay, so there's always, not always, but for this intents purposes, if you're running these types of software, that should actually stop denial of service. But a lot of these people are one step ahead of everyone else. And I think there's one more page. Yep, and we're talking about the pupils at the school. There's some health and safety regulations, including adjustable chairs. What two other things should apply or comply with health and safety regulations? Well, anti-glare screens, so you're not actually straining your eyes, and suitable lighting. Okay, so if your classroom has got a few lights missing, then they should over time get repaired. The school is purchasing tablet computers to replace some of its older computer systems. Describe what school should do with the old computer systems. Well, recycle it, take out any valuable metals, wipe the hard disk, physically destroy it.